What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Stephanie. I'm here with Cydnee Black.
What's up? It's your girl, Cyd B. We've drank a lot.
You might notice something different about our faces. We did some Halloween makeup for funsies. We did this on Cydnee's channel.
We had no intention on joining the Juggalo gang, but here we are. Jugging it the fuck up.
Let's just share this because...
Half a shot.
3 shots of tequila within the amount of time. And then also, I drank... This is my 3rd beer now. Like, that's a lot, I'll say.
Tight.
On an empty...
Hey, man.
Empty stomach.
Hey, man. We're young.
Wait.
It's Tuesday.
Oh my god, sorry.
6 out of 10.
Okay.
Did it fall down a bit?
I held the tequila in my mouth because...
Why would you do that? Why would you hold it in your mouth?
Just... I don't even know if... Oh. Anyways. That's fine. Look,
Okay.
there are some times when I watch people's videos where they're like, we're drinking right now. We're doing a makeup tutorial. I'm like, you're not drunk. 100% I am so drunk right now. I've highly enjoyed reading everybody's stories.
Same.
I love weird
Actually,
date
I've only
stories.
heard one story, but I'm very excited to read the rest.
Okay, here's the first one. The first time I ever met a girl on Tinder. Title. Went out to Chez Maman in San Francisco because I wanted to look baller before hopefully bringing her back to the hate house.
Ayy.
Chez Maman, really nice restaurant, hate house. Trash. Just a bunch of dudes living... Oh, yeah, not trash. Just a bunch of skater dudes living there. After dinner, went to Delirium like classy-ass people. I took Cydnee to Delirium. It is a divey-ass
That's a good
bar.
place. Yeah, that's a good place.
Got pretty lit up. Went back to mine. Went down on her for a while. Then after sex, I went to ask a roommate.
Sorry.
Wow! After sex, went to ask my roommate for a cigarette. He told me I had blood all over my face, also my hands. That's... Damn, like, bro, shouldn't you have tasted that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. No, listen.
It's very metallic.
Honestly,
very penny-like.
that was my first thought, was like, didn't you taste that it like was different? But I've never gone down on someone to know like what it would taste like. If you don't have a period, how
but
do you
in
know?
general, you know what blood smells like, and in that way, you know what it tastes like.
He was just
olfactory system. What is this called?
The taste buds.
Taste buds. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected. He just was too fucked up. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for that story.
Fucking sucks, but thank you for sharing.
I really feel like I'm unrecognizable.
Dude, like, especially when you put the hood on. Who the fuck am I? Like, I feel like if anyone doesn't know me from already and they go to my channel, they're like,
Oh! Ow! Fuck! Ow! Okay.
I once was really nervous for a first date, so I thought it would be a good idea to take an ecstasy pill that had been sitting in my house before the date. I don't remember all of the specifics. I'll try that again. I don't remember all of the specifics, but I rode a mechanical bull and then threw up in my own lap. I wouldn't suggest riding a mechanical bull ever.
After
like,
taking
even
Molly?
No, even yeah. After taking
Molly,
and
after
then,
taking ecstasy, for
Even
in
if
the
you're,
first
like,
date.
even if you're sober, like you think it's gonna be cute, and then whoever's controlling is like,
I did ride a mechanical bull one time, and I fucking owned that shit.
you killed it.
I killed it. It was actually a very simple mechanical bull though, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, see, no, the guy
But
when
also-
I did a mechanical bull, he was like trying to fuck me over.
I have to pee.
Well, let's take a pee break.
Okay, one second. Oh my god, I cannot. My face recognition won't recognize me. Recognize me.
Good. Girl, my worst date ever. I was 20, working at a smoke shop, and just got out of a 4-year relationship. I never dated customers and was always against it. Until this guy came in and I thought he was so cute. He had pretty green eyes and overall was just a beautiful creature who seemed chill. He asked me out and I just said, fuck it, might as well, right? What's the worst that can happen? So, we both drove and met up at a restaurant. He asked if I wanted to smoke with him, so I said, yeah. We got in his car. He just bought a Mercedes, so I was like, wow, this is exciting. We drive down the road to smoke in his car, and we're literally just talking and smoking and shit was going good. And then, and then this fucking cop pulls up behind us, and I could see how stressed he was on his face. This fool pulls a gun out from under his seat and has me put it under my seat. Oh shit, dude. I don't even know. I feel like, just keep reading. Okay, sorry. I was like, what the fuck? I don't want my fingerprints on that thing.
Yeah.
But while panicking, internally, I grabbed it and shoved it under my seat. So the cops make us get out of the car and sit on the curb, is lecturing us about what goes down at the particular spot, and I was definitely not any of that. We were just smoking weed and talking. I was definitely not on any of that, I assume. We were just smoking weed and talking. This fucking cop, in all caps, searches the car. He pulls out all of our weed, talking about, it smells like a farm in here. How much do you have? So he starts at the driver's seat and searches under it, and then the back seat and the trunk, and then comes around to the passenger seat, looks in, and the only place he didn't check was where the gun was. Holy shit, girl. To shorten this up, his new Mercedes was towed, and we had to call someone to pick us up. I'm sorry, girl. I really, damn.
Yeah,
that's fucked.
Yeah.
I got dropped off at my car and cut that shit off quick. He got his car out a few days later, and the gun was still right where I left it. So, the moral of the story, I wanted excitement, and I got it. And I don't date customers when you work at a smoke shop.
It was dumb luck all around, but she hadn't hit it where it was. She would have gotten. I don't know exactly what was she been charged with. Accessory to something. I don't know, man. Anyways,
I don't ever want to be involved with these problems, and neither should you.
Okay, this takes place in San Francisco, and you don't have to include locations. You don't have to include locations in the video, but I thought it might be funnier for you if I told you that. Fine. Totally cool. He was a Tinder boy. We met up at El Rio and had a great few drinks. El Rio, just spot in San Francisco, fun spot. Great outdoor area. We went back to his place all the way in the outer Sunset. Hella far. If you live in San Francisco, that is so far. Anyway, the hookup begins. We're messing around and he stops to put on a movie. I say, oh, you don't have to do that. We can just fuck. She's really down to business.
Yo, girl.
She's like,
hey,
you have to put
she's like, mama trying to fuck. What's
she's
up?
Just like,
she's like, we're not going to fuck around. I'm about my
She's
business.
just trying to get it in. That's it. Anyways, he was like, no, background noise is good. Which would have been fine had he not chosen to play Silence of the Lambs. So there I was, getting pounded in a Sunset basement, making eye contact with Buffalo Bill. It doesn't end there. At one point, he grabs my face and says in a weird Batman voice, "Do you like it?" I said yes. Then he slaps me across the face and says in the same Batman voice, "Good."
Stephanie! No! Because what is that Batman? You've been practicing that. Like, why is
Honestly,
it so good?
I was not planning on doing the voice. I read it one time, and this is very like. This is improv right now.
Okay.
Good. Because Daddy likes it too.
Oh, I would be so mortified. I'd be so embarrassed. Like, what the fuck, dude?
She ends the email with, sunset whites are weird, man.
Wait, this is good. Daddy likes it too. Ending is sunset whites are weird. So, like, did he ever go back to his normal voice? I want to know more.
We don't know. Well, that's storytelling for you. That is storytelling
and you have
for
to create your own ending for sure. Hi, Stephanie. My name is A, and I am quite active on all the dating apps, Tinder, Hinge, etc. And recently went on a really awkward hiking date where I was not only catfished, but also ended up hiking to the top alone because he was too out of shape to make it with me.
Hiking's hard, man. It's hard. But if you you agree.
Absolutely not. Look. If someone asked you, if someone was like, yo, do you want to come hiking with me? You'd probably be like, no, I'm not really
Let's
that
do something
hiking.
else.
Exactly. But if you went hiking and then halfway up you were like, actually, I'm not gonna make it up. I was about to meet up with a guy from Hinge who looked really fit and attractive in his photos. A couple days after chatting online, we agreed to meet up. We decided to go hiking at this well-known hiking trail in the Bay Area called Mission Peak, which is notoriously known to be a difficult climb. Yeah. The guy looked fit in his photos, so I safely assumed he would be up for the challenge and that it'd be a good chance to get to know each other as we hike. Girl. When I arrive in the parking lot, I see a guy that looks really similar to my match on Hinge, but appears to be almost 40 to 50 pounds heavier than how he looked in his photos. Big yikes. I thought he seemed like a nice guy though, based on our few conversations online, so I was still willing to go on the date. We started the hike and we're talking, getting along well, laughing, and we're having a good conversation. But as soon as the hike started inclining, he became severely out of breath and was intensely sweating. I, however, was doing fine and was pretty determined to get to the top since I heard the view was absolutely breathtaking.
Right. Yeah.
I could tell he was really struggling though, so I kept offering to take breaks and go slowly with him.
About halfway through the hike, he was straight up dying. He seemed like he was in pain and seriously wanted to give up, so I asked him if he wanted to keep going. I could tell he felt bad and kept insisting that I go on without him and that he just meet me at the bottom. So he did. So I did. I ended up doing the rest of the hike on my own and enjoying the beautiful view at the top by myself. I felt so bad for him, but also thought to myself, well, it's his fault for agreeing to go on this hike with me, and we could have just gotten dinner.
Oh.
And he catfished me. So is this really my fault?
No.
Maybe it's a good idea not to use super old photos on your dating app profiles.
Yeah, for sure.
For a dude, honestly, I don't mind extra weight. Personally, I don't mind a little bit of beer belly. Like a dad bod, I don't freaking mind.
If you like it, I love it.
But I think that's just like a confidence thing in themselves.
I think so too.
It's just insecurities in themselves. If they were confident in their weight and like whatever, like didn't matter to them, it wouldn't matter to us, you know? Look at me. Look at this face. Really?
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do one more. And this is actually this one's actually really fucked up. Okay. I feel bad for her. So this is V. So she says, "Hi Stephanie, this is one of my go-to Tinder tales that I thought you would appreciate. I do appreciate it because I read it. While I was in my undergrad, shooting my shot with the local Tinder boys, I met up with my first Tinder date." So this is their first one.
Okay.
That's it.
Very first one.
"We met up at a Starbucks and he greeted me with a hug and a coffee he bought while he was waiting." First of all, I would say never accept a drink that you haven't seen Actually, from Starbucks, like, they need to hand you that latte. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They gotta hand you that white mocha, frappuccino.
Nowadays, people are down to roofie whenever.
We had started catching up when he began a spiel about getting into business, becoming an entrepreneur, yada yada. I would have entertained it longer, but he suddenly decided that now would be the perfect time to invite a friend who was in the Starbucks to come to talk to me. Out of nowhere, this woman walks out and introduces herself to me as a fellow entrepreneur. She starts telling me about this crazy profilable business idea that she and the boy have been working on that will allow me to pursue anything I would ever want to do in life. It was an MLM, a multi-level, what is it? MLM is a multi-level marketing business. It's a pyramid scheme. A fucking pyramid scheme, okay? Major yikes, but it gets worse. Apparently, their star product was this healthy green alternative to coffee. The Tinder boy decided to demo this for me without telling me. That courtesy coffee? Yeah. Who knows what was in it? I found later that this really wasn't sitting well with my stomach, but that could have been with whatever healthy green shit was in the mix, or just whole milk. From that day on, I learned never to accept drinks from strangers, no matter how hard the frugal Asian mom within tries to convince me otherwise.
V, come on, V. You gotta make better decisions.
From the
V.
jump, never accept a drink that you haven't seen personally poured or anything.
Yeah.
You gotta have your hand on that the whole last time.
Yeah.
Never, not once.
Yeah.
But it was just a pyramid scheme. Here's the thing. Fuck politeness. You have no obligation to be polite about somebody giving you a drink.
No.
If they're waiting for you at a coffee shop, don't assume my drink.
Honestly, every single time I'm out in public and I feel like I'm being rude, I think of Drake's song, Nice for What? Nice for what? Why?
No reason.
No, but for real, you guys, don't do anything you don't want to do. Stay smart. Love yourself. Trust yourself.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Cydnee, for having me over. I'm at her house right now. We filmed this look. Go to Cydnee's channel if you already didn't check out these looks that we did. Just really easy, everyday looks. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being part of the sisterhood, being just badass bitches. That's all we want.
Bitches.
Look out for number one, and that is you. That's it.
T.
That's it.
That's the T.
We love you, and thank you for watching. Bye. Oh my